Hi, my name is Belgica. I am an actress and I make acting related videos every Monday and Thursday, like how to find auditions, how to submit self-tape auditions, and much, much more. So if you're interested in acting, please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers. I am doing a giveaway and I will link the giveaway down below in the description if it is still open, which it's going to be open until I hit 2,000 subscribers. But today I wanted to talk about what I learned in college because I do have a BA in theater with an emphasis in acting and dance, and I went to Cal State East Bay and I graduated a few years ago, and I just wanted to talk about my experience in case some of you are either going to East Bay for theater, acting, dance, anything, directing, designing, or if you're thinking about studying acting in general. The university I went to is California State University East Bay, so it is a state school, which means I still took all of my GE classes, so history, English, art. Just kidding, I didn't take art because all of my theater classes substituted for like actual art history or whatever a lot of my friends were taking, but I did still have to take math, English, like all of that stuff, which I really enjoyed, and I liked meeting other people. But in the actual program at Cal State East Bay, I really liked the state school because they allowed you to, or they kind of forced you to learn every other aspect. Like I had to take a design class, I had to take a makeup class. When I say design, I mean costumes and sets. So I did get to learn a lot about other things. Directing for your senior project, you either have to like direct, write, be in a piece, and so I did that. I wrote a piece, I directed it, but I also had a friend help me with the direction because they don't usually want you to direct yourself, because of course that can be really, really hard, especially for somebody who is just starting out. But I also had an emphasis in acting and dance, so that means that I had to take a lot of dance classes on top of all the acting classes and all of the rehearsals. You have to be in performances, so that's another great thing. I really liked East Bay because it's a smaller program, which means you have more opportunities to perform, and you will have a better opportunity to be in a lead role or have a lot of lines, or create your own stuff, or even I also was part of the vagina monologues. I performed in them. 1 year I helped direct them, helped organize, so I was part of it for many years. And I just found that the program, because it is smaller, you get to know everybody and you rehearse and work with a lot of the same people. You just really, really learn how to work with others really well. And I specifically worked at the costume shop because my step-grandma had taught me how to sew a little bit, and so I went into the costume shop, and I was able to work. Ooh, my camera's smelling. It's literally sitting on rosemary right now. I'm on my lunch break and I wanted to talk about this today, so thank you, Rosemary. So yeah, I worked at the costume shop, and so that means I had a lot more opportunity. I got to be the designer of one of the musicals. I got to be the assistant designer for one of the dance productions. I just got to be in the theater a lot, and I got to make money through the theater because I was working as a as a seamstress, as a costume shop seamstress and designer, and that gave me a huge opportunity when I graduated to be able to not only apply for acting jobs, but also if they needed assistance, like on set, like PAs, I could totally be able to do that just because I know a little bit about lights. I know, well, they're not the same lights, but the gist of it, and I can just grasp those things because it wouldn't be completely foreign for me. I would know like a little bit, and as an actress I can memorize things pretty quickly. So just learning new things, that has helped me in just every aspect of any kind of job that I want to get. I was able to work wardrobe for Cal Shakes, so it's a big theater in Orinda, California, in the Bay. I was able to work at American Conservatory Theater, at their Strand Theater, and at their Geary Theater. So long story short, going to a state school and having them kind of force me to learn all of these other aspects of dance and theater and administration, like they put a spark in my brain and they put a lot of knowledge in me of different aspects where I wasn't just like a one-trick pony, that I wasn't just an actress. They taught me how to be creative and just develop myself in a lot of different ways. And of course, there's a lot of things that I didn't learn there. Like, they didn't really teach us that much on how to actually find an agent, how to actually submit to auditions. They gave us a little bit here and there, but that's the reason why I started this channel, because I found that a lot of my friends who were still in college and were seeing me, you know, get gigs and get this and that, they're like, hey, how did you do that? And I'm like, oh, like this. So I saw myself repeating the answers, and the answers sometimes were really long. So I decided to make a YouTube channel where I share all of this stuff. And yeah, that's why I did that. And another thing that the university really taught me was a lot of discipline, because you just have to do, you know, like for example, when you're in theater, you have an amazing discipline for rehearsal. Me going from theater onto camera, I realized that they don't rehearse that much, you know, and they don't have that much of an intimate relationship because it is TV, film, whatever. They want everything fast, fast, fast. And in theater, you really get to know your cast members. You really get to know your lines and your role and like the richness of it. And in commercial, of course, it's like fleeting. It's like one day you have to make connections super fast. It's amazing when you work with an actor that you've worked before, you have a relationship with. In film, of course, you definitely develop more of a relationship, but I've never been on a film set for, you know, more than a few days. So I feel like the connection gets like really, really deep over more time. I'm sure when I do like a full-length feature film, I'll be able to connect with my castmates and my crew a lot more. But that's pretty much all of my experience in a university. If you guys have a specific question about something else more specific, maybe how I did my research on what college I wanted to go to, maybe books that I read in college, more specifics, this is just an overview, let me know, and I'd be happy to make another video. Like I said, I make acting related videos every Monday and Thursday, so please subscribe. I'm doing a giveaway, I'll link it, and at the end of every video I also feature another channel, and this is today's feature. If you want to be featured, go ahead and subscribe, leave me a comment, and like this video.